Here's a quick overview of the new FingerWorks 5 and how you might use it for soccer. All the illustrators, we have our basic 2D freehand draw. FingerWorks 5 now has a 3D arrow. We've got lots of stretchy arrows with different animations that you can add to them. Highlights, which you can put on various parts of the action that you want to discuss. We've got our zoom tool, which you can use like a magnifying glass and move it around the screen without releasing your touch. Lots of ways to put numbered circles and X's on the screen and add auto numbering, that kind of thing. We've got a vision cone, so you can see where people are actually looking on the field. Now, one thing that's going to be released in FingerWorks 5 very soon is when you have a tool, you go into this Edit Last menu and you've got a bunch of attributes that you can tell. You can do size and rotation, there's various colors you can add to it, transparencies. Here's the text part where you can add text. You can adjust how it fades on and fades off the screen when you touch and when you clear. And in this case, because this one has animation, you can play around with the animation as well. But the other big one for FingerWorks 5 is the masking and perspective that we're adding. Basically, you've got three options. You've got the on-screen mode. So there's our vision cone just on screen in the 2D mode. Not really useful for a vision cone. But if we go back in here to the vision cone, the masking, and the second option is over players. So now we've basically connected it to a grid. This is a manual grid that we've created. You can set the grid up before the game, tilt it back and forth to match your camera angles for replay, and then set it and leave it for the game. And the other option that's coming out in FingerWorks is called underplayer. So here we're actually creating a mask between the players in the field, and now you're getting the vision cone going under the players. Now a lot of the animated tools have the masking capability. The mask is something you set up before the game, where you give our algorithm some information about the player jerseys, some information about the playing surface, and then we'll lock that in for the game and apply it to the tools that you want to use it on. Here's another one called the wall. Basically, you use this as your offside, a live offside marker in European football or North American soccer, however you want to call it. That's another one. And there's this crosshair. This is just another animation one we've added to the software that you can, again, it's got all the attributes in here of animation and crosshair styles, color, size, rotation, those kinds of things that you can adjust. And one more I wanted to show you here was maybe this is for the it's a stretchy circle that you can define the 10-meter mark when they're lining up for a free kick, that kind of thing. So that's just a demonstration toolbar. You can actually load other toolbars within FingerWorks here. This is a list of all the tool sets that are saved on this particular version right here. Right here, this one called Nick. This is Nick Faldo's golf tools. So again, he's using our 3-hand draw. He's got a zoom circle that he uses where he just touches it, zooms out, and automatically zooms back. He's got that stretchy arrow type of thing. One he's added this year is for the behind the golfer shot, where he's going to touch and say there's where the pin is on the green, and an animated flag will pop out of the ground for him. So that was that one, and another one that maybe would be more towards soccer. I think is this Fox SI one. They've got some tools. They use a 2D point-to-point with arrow. They've got all kinds of highlights that they can use, that kind of thing. They've got highlight rectangles, so they can move that around. And they've got a 4-point highlight they've added on theirs. So you can put that in there. Once a tool's on the screen, you can select move. You can move it around the screen as well. I'll come back to clear. We've got a number of sports pieces that are built in here. You can go into size and rotation and make it so you get a live preview of what size you want to do and that kind of thing. So that's a little quick example of some of the things that we can do for soccer. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention here says team rosters. You can put your home team name bars down this side, visitor team down this side, and now you can select a tool, connect it to the name bar. These name bars can be animated or static, as these ones are, and then you can put various tools applied to them. So you can create some team rosters that have some of our tools applied to them.